Alright, you're listening to Radio Skyline. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Yo, this is Slick Sam from Slick Slam Samurai Swords and Helmets. And every day people ask me, Sam, how can I spice up my life? And I'm glad you asked, sir. You can do so by purchasing your very own samurai sword, and safety first, a samurai helmet. Samurai swords are great for every possible occasion. Having a bar mitzvah, prove the boy's new manhood with a samurai duel to the death. Weddings, slice your wife in half, till death do us part. Birthday parties, arm your kids with samurai swords to protect them from bands of feral livestock. And of course, you're gonna need a helmet. We got helmets of all sizes for all ages and every color under the rainbow, except indigo, the forbidden color. I can't sell it, it's a court injunction. You'll want that helmet though. It'll protect you from everything, from rubber bands to rubber bullets, and also beanbags, which in my experience are liable to be fired at you on occasion by men wearing the forbidden color. So the next time you find yourself in a dark alley, just remember after it's too late and you're getting your eyes pecked out, you could've had a samurai sword. Slick Sam's, open as soon as I find the keys to the store. Alright, that was Slick Sam's. Always remember, keep your receipts. Yo! This is Slick Sam. You may remember me from Slick Sam Samurai Swords and Helmets. Well, that business failed, but I still have to pay the lease on my current location, and I noticed that my only customer had a lot of tattoos of Japanese words, and neither of us knew what they meant. So I got a bunch of Halloween stencils and a tattoo gun, and now I'm having a grand reopening as Slick Sam Stencils and Permanent Body Art. You want a rad tattoo? How about a picture of a scary pumpkin smiling at you? I got stencils of a witch riding what I assume is a broomstick. Ghastly ghosts, Darth Vader's helmet, Will Smith dressed as a cowboy. The internet has stencils for everything, and I'm willing to do anything until the judge tells me I gotta stop. And what if you don't want a tattoo? That's alright. In the back room I got thousands of pumpkins for both practice and for sale. And I'll sell the stencils too, they're just paper printouts. Buy 10 stencils and I'll throw in a free stapler and a deadly samurai sword. I got a 10 of both of those things, and I guarantee I will never run out of stock. Once again, that's Slick Sam's. We're open 24 hours. I'll be the guy sleeping behind the counter. And we're back. That was Slick Sam paying a surprising amount to advertise on our station. You know, I'd vote for that guy. Yo, this is Slick Sam. You might remember me from that awful tattoo I stenciled on your back last week. Some regrets are forever, like for example, if you missed this week's Modern Art Festival. I'm gonna be down there doing more tattoos and drawing Super Mario making out with that green duck he rides on. I hear that's a big thing right now, and I wanna make money. I'll draw anything you ask. Zelda saving the princess with his dick, Metroid in her underwear, that thing where the guy wears a crown and becomes a sexy girl. I think I've seen that somewhere on the internet. But let's be honest, I'll probably be sick of drawing in about a half hour. So if you come by sometime after that, I'll sell you my art supplies and pretty much anything that isn't nailed down. I'll even sell you the clothes off my back. And then, if you're an artist, you can pay me to be a nude model. You can use the art supplies you just bought from me. This is so brilliant, I can't believe no one else has done it. So come on down to the Modern Art Festival. I'll be the naked guy running around with a handful of unmarked bills. Don't miss it. That was Slick Sam. Bless that man, he is a national treasure. I think my mind's made up. I'm definitely going to this thing. Do you think Sam's gonna be the only one with original artwork, just because he doesn't know who the characters are? I don't know, and I don't really care, but I hope he's not the only one with his balls hanging out. Yo, this is Slick Sam, and you may remember me from the Modern Art Festival where I learned we are legally obligated to wear clothing in public. And that's when it hit me. We are a captive market just waiting to be capitalized on. That's why I've decided to open Slick Sam's sartorial store. I went through my closet, the drawers, and the back of my couch, and I've got all kinds of things to wear in all kinds of sizes. I've got pre-ripped jeans, which according to my research should cost extra, but not at Slick Sam's. That's right, in my store, you can get bleached clothing, ripped clothing, and all other sorts of wear and tear without any additional charge. In fact, if you find anything that's not already partially destroyed, just ask and I'll maim that thing right there in the store. Ready for the summer? I've got tons of Hawaiian shirts. I don't even wear Hawaiian shirts and I don't remember buying them, so they've never been used. And speaking of things I don't remember buying, I've also got a ton of samurai helmets in my attic for some reason. So you can complete your look with the head protection that you deserve. Buy 2 Hawaiian shirts, get a samurai helmet 50% off. Buy 3 and get a samurai helmet for free. That's 3 for free. Who offers a better deal than that on Hawaiian shirts? Point me to them and I'll challenge them to pistols at dawn. And also, match their prices. Slick Sam's, open all day on weekdays and sometimes at 3 a.m. Slick Sam's. Now you can be like the man without the bankruptcy. Yo, this is Slick Sam, the guy you buy your slightly used Hawaiian shirts from. And while I was selling shirts, a customer posed to me an interesting question about used underwear. And as a result, I've now expanded my inventory. That's right, Slick Sam's is now accepting and converting your used clothing into sexy underwear. Got a sock without a mate? Well, get your mate excited about underwear made from old socks. Turns out it doesn't take a lot of fabric to make a thong or any other kind of negligee, so just about anything becomes an exciting treat for your bedroom. And on that note, I've got a whole collection of Hawaiian bras in the back of the store just waiting to fly off the shelves. I cut them today. I had the idea as the proof of concept, and boy is this concept proved. Now I know what you're thinking. Sam, don't these things chafe? You can't wear just anything all day. But that's the beauty of it! Because in my estimate, this type of clothing usually comes off within 5 minutes of putting it on. And if that's not the case, then you're in some kind of argument and then maybe crying into your ice cream, I don't know. Point is, in Hawaiian underwear, you're gonna look like you're ready to party. And best of all, Slick Sam's line of lingerie is cheaper than any other competitor. In fact, if you just borrow my stuff and sew it together yourself, I'll knock 50% off the price. And if you buy 2 sets of underwear, I'll throw in a vial of Slick Sam's Slick Solution. It's actually corn oil, which means it's great for cooking both in the kitchen and in the bedroom. You could buy it individually from the grocery store, but I got it behind the counter for your convenience. I'm open day and night. Don't be shy. I'll turn anything into the sexy outfit of your dreams. And don't forget, I'm still selling like 100 Hawaiian shirts and samurai helmets while I'm at it. Slick Sam's. Slick Sam's. I am almost tempted. Yo, this is Slick Sam, and you may know me as the guy who sold you underwear made out of recycled clothing. Or you might remember me as the naked guy at the Modern Art Festival. It's been hard to live that one down. But what you may not have known is that my store has recently expanded its inventory to include a ton of fancy oil. In fact, I ran out of clothes to cut up, so I've been filling the void in my life compressing all kinds of fruits and vegetables into their liquid selves. Corn oil, olive oil, pineapple oil. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that all of these are oils. But whatever they are, they're definitely essential to your everyday life. Slick Sam's essential oils are great for any home environment, for a variety of exciting purposes. A lot of these smell really good as long as you keep them refrigerated, so spread them around your home and turn up the AC to max for a long-lasting fresh scent that your neighbors will envy. Use the corn and peanut oil for romantic massages and intimate evenings. You can just straight up drink this orange oil, it's pretty good. And you can use the tomato oil for all kinds of cooking. I guarantee that my essential oils are cheaper than anything you can find online or buy from the back of someone's car, because I started making these things for fun before I ever considered selling them. So I don't even know how much it cost me to make, and I'm probably making a loss. It's okay though, because I have to pay taxes on income, and that's a real headache not even my essential oils can cure. Don't see an oil you want? Let me know, I'll pick it up from the grocery store and compress it into fluid. I love smashing this stuff. Garlic oil, celery oil, watermelon oil. You can even have water straight from the tap in my bathroom at no extra charge. Where else are you gonna find such great deals on liquid things? Nowhere but Slick Sam's. Open anytime provided you can grip the door handle without slipping off. Slick Sam. If you check it out, I'd bring a bottle of hand sanitizer. Yo, this is Slick Sam, the man of 1,000 essential oils, and also of several hundred non-oils apparently. I've recently been slapped with a false advertising lawsuit, and if you thought you were buying an oil for me when you weren't, then I am sorry, because I also thought you were buying an oil. But all that is why I'm getting as far away from liquid products as possible, and have now become Slick Sam's Lawn and Garden. That's right, I was growing a bunch of plants with the intent to smash them up into a pulpy mess, and now that I can't do that, I'm ready to sell the plants direct to you. I got everything you need to start your own home garden. Seeds, gardening tools, even fully grown plants. I have tomatoes ripe with fluids that I am legally obligated to tell you I don't know precisely what they are. Green beans strung up along tasteful planks of wood that I've nailed into a pot. And if you're quick, I dug up the parking lot and planted a bunch of orange trees. The city says I couldn't do that, so I'm having a fire sale on orange trees. In fact, if you buy an orange tree within an hour of hearing this message, I'll throw in a free carton of something I squeezed out of a bunch of oranges. I legally cannot tell you what it is, but I can legally tell you that I think it's delicious. Bring your own truck or just a lot of durable twine, and I'll help you load it all up and get it out of here before anyone can ask any questions. And speaking of fire sales, on the evening of the bonfire, I'll be selling s'mores, hot dogs, and apple cider. That's right, any tree I don't sell is going into a fire, and we're making a party of it. We got drinks for adults and fun for the kids. My neighbor Tony's gonna dress up as a clown, and he does this amazing thing with the summer squash. You won't want to miss it. Come down anytime. That's Slick Sam's. I'll be nervously checking through the blinds for the cops. Slick Sam's. I'm definitely going to that thing. They're gonna shut it down. I don't know. I mean, the city sometimes makes allowances for Sam. You know, he projects his intentions far enough, it's practically like he's asking for a permit. I bet the fire warden already came by. It is amazing how fast he gets together the regulations. I don't know if he's got a lawyer in the family or what, but the oils thing is the first I've ever heard of him getting sued, and that is surprising to me. I bet they snuck up on him with that one, you know? Or else, you think he would have changed his advertising? I mean, Sam is known to be wrong, but he has never lied. The only advertiser we never bash. That's why we're broke. Yo, this is Slick Sam, owner of Slick Sam's Lawn and Garden. And today I'm proud to tell you that things are going so well, we're expanding the business. That's right, we are now Slick Sam's Terrarium Emporium. I have had so many plants and vegetables hanging around, I thought it was a waste not to get some animals involved. And while I'm at it, make my store an exciting place to shop. I've ordered all kinds of lizards, snakes, and frogs, and have let them loose in my store for them to enjoy the scenery and landscaping that you can also purchase for reasonable prices. Kids 7 and up are welcome at any time just to look around and enjoy the animals. Make a family outing of it, and watch your step, these little guys are everywhere. I've got a jungle gym set up in the back that you can take home for less than $700, and until it gets out of here, you can play on it all you want. And with our special swimmer's pass, you can hop in our kiddie pools and swim with the newts. Need pet food? I got a ton stacked away with all the mulch and fertilizer you'll need to keep your personal terrarium alive. And if you're lucky, when you purchase a new plant from Slick Sam's Terrarium Emporium, if you happen to find a living creature in the pot and nobody noticed it on the way out, you can keep it for free. That's right, you get a new friend of the family for the price of a single shrub. Want a larger animal? I got iguanas crawling around here and snakes up on the ceiling fans, or sometimes in the bathrooms. Don't worry, none of them are venomous. I have been bitten by all of them. I've also got a bunch of fish hanging around, ready to stock your personal ponds and your fish tanks. Nothing expensive though. Something about fish, I can't keep the dang things alive, and every morning is a new tragedy. So come on down to Slick Sam's. I live here, so just bang on the doors and I'll come running. Slick Sam's! Slick Sam's, just asking to get in trouble with animal rights groups. Yo! This is Slick Sam, and you gotta catch me at this year's Pumpkin Festival because I got a booth set up that'll cover everything you want to see. I got pumpkins in the back and devices to smash them up. And while I have a court injunction preventing me from selling anything oil-based or the color blue, I tell you I can make a mean pumpkin pie. Not only that, but I got my own recipe for pumpkin beer, dried pumpkin seeds, and a sort of pumpkin-based barbecue rub. That last one is very experimental, so you definitely want to come by and try it so I can maximize my sample size. But now you're thinking, Sam, what I really wanted to do was check out the catapult contest. Well, me too. I am obsessed with the catapult contest, and I have built dozens of pumpkin catapults, and I'm ready to sell the surplus to you. One of these works way better than the others, and I don't remember which one it is because none of them are labeled. So it's like a raffle to buy the prize-winning pumpkin catapult. And I am confident that this year, one of my inventions is due to win. Did one of my competitors' pumpkin pies not come with enough whipped cream or other ingredients? Well, I'll sell you a can of whipped cream or anything else you need right there on the spot. That's right, Slick Sam cuts out the middleman. And if you want to buy time at my oven or grill, I'm willing to rent that out too. Nothing is too essential to lease. I'm spread across at least 6 different business ventures this year as it is, and every one of them's a sure winner. And of course, don't miss my telling of the Pumpkin Festival legend live on stage. I've been working for months to make this the most exciting story that you have ever heard. It's got dozens of twists and turns and 6 alternate endings, so not even I know how it's gonna wrap up. Ooh, want me to wear a shirt advertising your store or brand while I'm up there on the stage? Well, I'm selling the ad space, and it's worth every penny. So get excited, get ready for the festival, and look for Slick Sam, participating this year in every competition in every category, open until I pass out in a field. Slick Sam's! Slick Sam's. You know, Sam won the story contest 3 years ago, and he has been trying to top himself ever since. But he never will. I mean, hey, if he won once, maybe he's gonna win again. No, I heard he put the winning story together an hour before he got on stage. And to this day, it's lightning in a bottle. Nobody gets what he was doing, least of all him, and he's just been overthinking his stories since then. Well, in that case, you know what it might be? It might be that he did so well that one year that now everybody expects better from him, and he's just having an impossible time living up to the hype. Right, because a year's a lot of time to build something up in your head.
Did you catch a story from last year? See, because I was with it until the detective turned out to have been the murderer.
Yeah,
like what was his motive? You know, he didn't establish that very well.
I didn't see it. He went on late that year, and when I have a few drinks, I just get sleepy.
Okay, well, don't drink so much, and then watch him this year. You'll see. It's a tragedy is what it is.
Yo, this is Slick Sam, and you may remember me from the runner-up position at this year's Pumpkin Festival. It was a close vote, but I just couldn't beat Frank from Frank's Funkadelic Cars. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, cars aren't the only used material Frank is selling, and I think the city deserves better. That's why I'm getting into the car parts business. Is your car making a weird sound? Do you need a sweet spoiler to make your teenager's hatchback look fast even though it isn't? Well, look no further than Slick Sam's. Your one-stop shop to buy virtually any part for virtually any type of car. Price is guaranteed to be lower than the competition. It is no story, ladies and gentlemen. But if it were, I would tell it better than Funkadelic Frank. And I'd also have a much better deal on pine fresheners, replacement windshield wipers, gas caps, and anything else you can think of. Not only that, but I'll install it for free. And you have a part you think you can't change because the car company has a death grip on the software copyrights? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but I know a guy. And not only can he install that part, he can upgrade your computer box to put fancy lights in it. He did it for me, and now my computer looks like a space satellite. And of course, we still have all kinds of animals running around the shop and a ton of landscaping needs ready for sale. You can upgrade that truck bed and then fill it full of soil. I bought the next place over in the strip mall, so there's plenty of room for all this inventory, and that much more for the kids to find when they're playing and looking for lizards. I even bought a giant stuffed bear from the hunting shop, but it was going out of business because what if I need a stuffed bear? Funkadelic Frank's got nothing on this. So come on down and improve your car, improve your yard, and find yourself a new family pet, all under the same roof. Slick Sam's! Open whenever, I lost the keys and I never lock the doors. Slick Sam's, where else can you buy a tree and a tire at the same register?
You know, he's just gonna have to order parts all the time. He's never gonna have what you need in stock.
I mean, I don't know, you can't hardly go wrong with windshield wipers, right?
Get up and get down, Nicaxity!
Oh, yeah!
This is Funkadelic Frank from Funkadelic Frank's Used Cars. Your best place to buy an affordable vehicle and get it maintained.
Come on!
Would you trust a plumber with surgery? Would you hire a surgeon to build an airplane? Would you hire a crazy person with a shop full of loose animals to sell you car parts?
What?
Of course not. That would make you crazy by proxy. At Funkadelic Frank's, we've got peripherals, decals, windshield wipers, spare parts, everything you could need more reliably than the hacks at Slick Sam's. No need to special order. And lights? Boy, have we got lights! This isn't Funkadelic Frank's for nothing. Put Slick Sam to his rightful pathetic shame with a disco ball in your car, home, or personal computer. And pets, we've got all varieties of colorful fish with inventive tank decorations to wow your families and make them appreciate you didn't turn to a random grifter for your family friend.
Oh, yeah?
We'll even install a fish tank into your glove box with a private heating system so you can have your fishy friend on the go.
Come on!
Funkadelic Franks, we'll paint your car any color, custom job, detail work, and cars ready to sell from the lot at any time. Speakers so loud you can hear them in space! Subwoofers, floor lights, neon trim. We do it all at Funkadelic Franks.
Funkadelic Frank?
Oh god, Sam is directly competing with someone.
Has that ever happened?
I don't think so.
Yo, this is Slick Sam, and you may remember me from my last commercial where I really laid into Funkadelic Frank. Well, after I had a little time to cool down, I realized what I'd done was incredibly silly, and that I don't know the first thing about cars. That's why I'm holding a Sam's Silliness Liquidation Sale. That's right, we're selling all these car things at less than cost. We got windshield wipers, air fresheners, gas caps, headlights, and about 100 things I don't even know what they do. I dropped the carburetor on the floor and the pieces are everywhere. So if you know how to assemble one of these things, you can just pick up the pieces and walk out the door with them at no charge. I'm not sure what else to do with it, and I feel guilty throwing parts in the garbage. Need a car jack? Well, now's a great time to buy a car jack without the jacked up prices. I got lug nuts that go on something, paint if you know how to use it, and a whole box of steering wheel covers. I'm so ready to let this stuff go, I'll let you name your price for practically all of it. You won't see deals like this in your whole lifetime. And of course, if you don't mind actually paying reasonable prices, we've still got pets and landscaping supplies galore. I just got in some extremely fancy cherry wood fence posts. It's expensive and won't last very long, but it looks pretty, and it'll drive up those property values like you wouldn't believe. That's right, Slick Sam's isn't just a practical shop, it's a short-term investment that builds equity on your home. So come on down to Slick Sam's and make money on everything from your car to your house. And Funkadelic Frank, if you're listening, I'm sorry I put you down, I didn't know what I was saying. Slick Sam's! Slick Sam's. Well, I guess he's not competing.
Get up and get down, Macaxity. This is Frank with Frank's Funkadelic Cars. Any vehicle you want, so long as it's funky as all heck. Fuzzy steering wheel, soda machine in the trunk, and enough rhinestones to choke on. People would think the sun itself is driving down the road. We have so many reflective surfaces for you to apply to your car. And speaking of reflection, I just wanted to apologize to Slick Sam out there. It's not easy selling cars and car parts, and we here at Funkadelic Franks are happy to reassemble any carburetor or other piece of machinery you can find into some kind of crazy smoothie machine and sell it back to you. Impress your friends with 100 different flavors of refreshing drinks in the summertime. Need a truck bed to carry all that landscaping material you just bought? Why not turn your truck into a lowrider and cheat the odds? At Funkadelic Franks, we can make it work. Guaranteed hauling that won't scrape the road or your money back. Scooters, trucks, cars, steamrollers, anything can become a lowrider with our expertise. Inquire within at Funkadelic Franks.
Funkadelic Franks. Either he's outbidding everyone, or everyone else is bidding really low. Hey, at least they don't have us hawking life insurance yet. I'm too old for that. No one's gonna believe I have life insurance. Those companies know they won't turn a profit on me. Yo, this is Slick Sam, and did you hear that provocative nonsense being spouted by Funkadelic Frank? He has the nerve to call me crazy. Well, I'll show him crazy with Slick Sam's Oil Slick Fire Sale. Tons of car stuff, more of it than I could ever need being sold below cost. And I don't know I can win the war of attrition, but I can hurt us both. That's right, I went down to the local junkyard, got myself a slice of Tubby Dan's barbecue, and then walked out with a bunch of perfectly good car parts that people were literally throwing away. Brake drums, windshield visors, some kind of plunger that goes into something. I got it all and I'm willing to figure out what it goes to if you want to buy it. And if you know what it is better than I do, and chances are you do, then it is your chance to name your price. Say something mean about Funkadelic Frank on Facebook and I'll give you 30% off of any purchase in store. Whether it's an animal, vegetable, or mineral, or a car part. It's all on sale if you join me on my crusade against the guy who indirectly wronged me this October, and then directly wronged me again after that. So come on down to Slick Sam's and help me scorched earth battle this guy that you barely even know. Slick Sam's! Slick Sam's. Perhaps his famous last stand. And here Frank was extending an olive branch. You know, Bob, our studio head, must have seen these two commercials, and he knew he could clear this up with a little phone call. Yeah, but instead he chose to run them. You know, it's not really the studio's job to get in between our sponsors, but just so you know, hey, if you guys are listening, we can all continue to be in business if you make peace. It's not worth it, Sam. Think of all the kids playing with the newts and iguanas that got lost in your store. Think of all the newts that have never been accounted for. Those poor dear newts. Yo, this is Slick Sam!
And this is Funkadelic Frank.
And we realize that I am bankrupting myself in a ridiculous war of attrition with Funkadelic Frank's used cars. The truth is, I can't even remember why I was so angry.
And there's no reason to explore any further than that. So Sam and I are joining forces.
That's right. For the rest of this year, if you buy something from Funkadelic Frank, you'll get a coupon that offers you 15% off on anything from our store. Whether it's a newt or one of those concrete paths cut to look like bricks.
And if you're buying from Sam, we have used trucks for rental or for sale to carry home your heavy soil, stone, and wood to decorate your yard. All rentals made from Sam's location, 30% off.
And if you're looking for car parts, I sold all my car inventory to Funkadelic Frank. So now's your chance to go down there and snatch up some amazing deals.
For a limited time, virtually everything is on sale.
That's Slick Sam's, open whenever, I never sleep.
And Funkadelic Franks, open sadly just during business hours.
Slick Sam's! Slick Sam's!
How nice, they made up.
That's good. It would have been kind of a dumb swan song for him anyway.